Hi. So today I want to talk about something which is my favorite topic, and that is meditation. And I'm specifically talking about meditation in children. Now, this is my opinion and my understanding. So, if you ask me that whether children need meditation, then I would say no, children don't need meditation the way we know meditation as. So now, what do children need? So, to understand that, let's understand the growth pattern age wise that we go through. So, from 0 to 7, if we see, it's the time when the physical body is growing. Now, it's also the time when the subconscious is very active, it's open all the time. Hence, it's the data collection time for the body. So, the child is actually very sensitive because it's taking and hearing and listening and taking everything that is happening around him, so in and around basically. So that's very critical. The second part is that post 7, that is 7 to 14, is the time when the emotional body is developing. Now this again is very very critical because this is the time when the sexual and the creative energies are growing in a child. Now, how do we manage these two energies? Is that first we need to take care of their emotion, and the second is that we need to engage them in some or the other kind of physical activity. Now, when I talk about physical activity, it is basically they should be engaged in some or the other kind of either sports or some dance or something where they're taking out that energy. Now, one important thing there is that they need to be choosing that game according to their own choice. No, we shouldn't be forcing them, because until unless it's coming from their own core, they would not enjoy it and they would not do it as mindfully as something that is of their own choice. Now, the second thing is that involving them in some or the other creative activity, like dance, say painting, sculpturing, anything which they like. Introducing them to new creative things, because they are still building on something which they So we just need to introduce them to different things. Uh, the second thing is that the emotional aspect. Now emotionally, as I always keep saying, we need to create a safe space where they are able to express. Now, because till the age of 7 they were already doing that, but post 7 they start to adapt to the outer or the external environment. Now what they do is that they start understanding that if somebody is not liking something, I would not want to be that. So hence they start to hide and start to behave in a way that they would be liked. So what we need to do is that we need to explain them and give them a space where they can express themselves, be themselves, and they're not forcing something external which is not their own being. So that is what is about the emotional body. Now the third growth type is that at the age of 14 to say 21 is the time when their mental body is growing. So this is the time when the logical part of us takes over the emotional part, and hence we start logically become more active. Now all of these need different kind of environment and different kind of working. So if we specifically talking about 7 to 14, they really need care, and they need introduction of certain exercises, or say practices, or say whatever you want to say, call it, but they need to be introduced to certain things so that they carry forward it as a habit as an adult. So for that reason, it is a good way that we introduce meditation in children. And when I say meditation, so it's not one kind of meditation that we need to introduce. We need to introduce uh, basically I'll just give examples. So one is that, connecting to the inner self. The other one is connecting to the outer world. Now the third one would be just a silent meditation, which is difficult even for the adults. So if we are able to manage that 1 minute or 2 minute of silence meditation in a kid, we are successful. So we're just introducing them to this, and we will see that, it's not just that we're building on a habit. We will see the difference in them uh, if they practice it regularly. So this is what meditation for children is all about. um, Now, as adults, of course, we need meditation which is much more meaningful. Um, that I'll talk about later, but and I will also like to talk about that why do we need meditation, and because there are multiple reasons for us adults to meditate, and it's not just clarity of mind, that is just a byproduct actually. So yes, this is what I had for children meditation and mindfulness. Thank you so much. Have a good day.